Some of the upcoming meetings and events that community members can look forward to. Again, the mobile coach for cancer screening will be in the community on Tuesday, May 12th. Community Awareness Week, May 13th to 26th. And next Thursday, May 14th, I'm going to be traveling to Mississauga. I have a speaking engagement with retired professional business people. And Phil Montour is going to be accompanying me, and we're going to be showing our PowerPoint presentation on our land rights. So that will be a good event. Also that evening, I'm going to be taking part in the police badge ceremony for 3 new police officers that Six Nations Police has. The same night, the Mohawk Lake Visioning Workshop will be taking place at Tourism. And next Friday, May 15th, the 40th First Nations Art Show will be taking place at Woodland Cultural Centre, and I encourage community members to come out and join that. May 18th is Bread and Cheese Day. On May 20th, I've been invited to a mayor's lunch, which is hosted by Mayor Friel in Brantford, and there will be a question and answer session with Member of Parliament Phil McColeman and MPP Dave Levac. May 21st again is our Pan Am Cultural and Sports Festival, which will be at the Tim Horton Stadium in Hamilton, and our awards ceremony at Polytech on May 23rd. And then I'm traveling to Ottawa on May 25th. I'm going to be meeting with the ambassador from Ecuador to talk about the Ecuadorian team here and a cultural exchange and other events that we may want to get involved in with Ecuador. On May 26th, I also have a meeting with Thomas Mulcair, who is the NDP leader. I will be joined by the mayors of Brantford and the county of Brant, because we're also going up to talk to him about getting our land rates back on the table. I think this is going to be a very significant meeting given the recent victory of the NDP in Alberta and the fact that they're going to be an upcoming federal election this fall. So we're going to be meeting with Mr. Mulcair on that day. We're also trying to get a meeting with Justin Trudeau, who is the Liberal leader for the federal department, or the federal government side of things. On May 26th will be the big bike ride for Heart and Stroke. And on May 28th, as a member of the Political Confederacy of the Chiefs of Ontario, I will be joining them in a meeting with the executive of the Association of the Municipalities of Ontario, which includes all the municipalities and mayors throughout the province. So that's going to be an exciting time, and it's a lead-in to their annual assembly, which is going to be held in Niagara Falls in August. And we're hoping to get a First Nations panel at the Association of Municipalities conference so that we can start educating and making the mayors in the country or the province more aware of our history and our culture as Indigenous people. On May 29th, I'll be hosting members of the Governor General's Canadian Leadership Conference, who will be visiting Six Nations for a couple of hours. And on May 30th, I'll be participating in activities related to the arrival of the Pan Am Torch. That will be happening in Toronto. I'll also be traveling to Ottawa at the end of the month to attend the last event of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. We have a number of residential school survivors from Six Nations who will also be attending that. And on June 4th, I hope to take part in the Tom Long Boat Run. And after that run is going to be the grand opening of the skate park that a bunch of kids in our community have worked so hard on. So it's going to be a good event. On June 11th, I'll be in Toronto at the annual assembly of the Ontario First Nations Limited Partnership. That's the group that looks after the gaming dollars, of which we get some every year. And the All Ontario Chiefs Conference will be held in Kenora, June 16th to 18th. The Shrine Circus on the 20th, and our Solidarity Day activities on June 21st. And again, the Pan Am Games will be starting, and they'll be taking place from July 10th to 26th. The concert for missing and murdered Indigenous women, July 18th. Planet Indigenous will also be happening and beginning at Woodland Cultural Centre on August 1st. It'll be there for the weekend, and then it will run to the 10th and move to Harbourfront in Toronto. The Parapan Games will be August 9th to 16th. And in September, we're going to be hosting the Under-19 World Lacrosse Tournament here at Six Nations on September 11th, 12th, and 13th. And that's a lead-in to the World Lacrosse Tournament that will be taking place in Onondaga from September 18th to 27th. And lastly, I want to mention that on November 19th is the date we've set to hold a Fireman's Ball, and we'll get more information on that as plans unfold. There are also a number of other community events taking place over the next month, which are provided by our Recreation Department, our Social Services, and Health staff. That's it for this month, and Nyawa.